Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude, I don't
man?
have a scary story, man.
I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
grandfather.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of...
That is what you did. Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of the Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of the moon. Third phase of the moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof On. A little late tonight. How is everybody? Well, let's get this fixed here. There we go. So do you like the new environment? Yeah, you like that shit, huh? Isn't that cool? Matter of fact, I'll make it a little better. Eggs all over 3rd Avenue. A little better? Eggs all... All right, we'll go with this one. I like it like this. I feel better when it's like this. You know? There's so many backgrounds. It's interesting how it actually matches. And I don't even have a light on. If I turn it on, it's a little better, I guess, but not washed out. I worked on this after the show last night. I look like I'm sunken down. Let me, okay, might too far. Hold on, let's do this. Maybe if I just get down like that, then that's not going to be good because the clock goes away. There we go. All right, that's good enough. I feel like I'm in our own little world. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Monday, June 10th, 2024. You know, Travis Walton, great story, isn't it? You like Trav? You like Travis Walton, do you? Well, let me tell you something. Hey, Dark Hour Paranormal's here. Is this him? Yeah, there he is. Hey, how come it's coming in this way? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't like that. We got to fix this. I thought I had that on round. See? This is why I don't live. Styles. Rounded. There we go. See that, Chief? There you go there, DHP. So Travis Walton is a great story. What an abductee, huh? Forget about it. That guy has the best abductee story on the planet. There's no one. There's no one. There's no one. It's not. I guess there is someone. Who? Oh no. What's this? Oh, Stephen A. It's all a lie, Reggie. Is it? Do you guys really believe Travis Walton is a liar? We're going to talk about it? Yeah, a little bit, because I have some theories. Now, do you remember a couple of years ago when Mike Rogers was saying it was all a hoax because they were fighting? He said, he owes me money, Travis, all this money. I'm supposed to get money and the money. And all of a sudden, the guy goes quiet because he says, oh, Travis paid me. I'm like, what? For what? Movies, books, it doesn't matter. I'm supposed to get a cut of it. Whatever. Remember? And then he was saying that's not a lie. I was just joking. I was a little bit drunk, or, I was tripping on Sid. That's acid for you kids out there. He was tripping on Sid or drinking on the alcohol. That's alcohol for you kids. Do a little roll call. Hallie? Hold on a second. Do I have a show? Let me see. Yay, I did it. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. The green lasers made their way. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, the green lasers. You know the ones. Yeah, you do. They're back. They're in Colorado, and it's unbelievable, the video I'm going to show you in a minute. It is absolutely unreal. It really is. And then I got a video of a light ship to show you. Bunch of bullshit. Bullshit. Get it? Is it what I did it? So, and what about this chemtrailing that's going on all over? All over. Chemtrailing is crazy here in Colorado. Florida. No, it really is. The chemtrail. I took pictures today of the chemtrails in the sky because we're supposed to be getting a very, very, very bad rain week starting tonight at 2 a.m., they said. Actually, at 2:03 a.m. Eastern. Are we still set for 2:03 for the storms? Yeah? Okay. We're still good? All right. Well, let's do a little roll call and get this shindig started, shall we? Who's this guy? Jonathan Rosaries. Well, you might be new. I never, but now we did. And, welcome to the show. New people, don't forget to subscribe. People who've been here forever, subscribe. 70% of you, 72% of you who are here are not subscribers. I did not know. That's what the analytics say. Hey, what's up, FGraph72? Welcome to Sky Allen. Sky Allen? Sky Allen, get at it. Oh, that's not you. Sky Allen. Oh, hey. You switched. Good to see you. Welcome to the Marcel Guffoni and Matal Head. Stephen A. Hey. Welcome to the show. Hasta crosta, Mr. Sarhapa, Lakachaperkita. Thank you, Jar Jar. Good to see you too. Mr. Korchinauer. Wild. What do you say, wah? Wild Ascension, wah. Wah, wah, wah. The green lasers, are those the ones you're not supposed to pointing? Yes. Yes. And no. But yeah. Hey, Jeanette, the angel of Goofon. Jeanette the Goofon, the angel of... What's up, Gyro? There's a GY in the RO. They call him. What's up, Ms. DJ? Welcome to the show. Ladies, and gentlemen. My name is Rich George. Oh my God, I messed that up. Holy crap, I haven't messed that up in a decade. My name is Rich Giordano. I wanted to tell you that we are going to talk about. It's hard to keep it going. It's really focusing. It's very hard. Tony, what's up? Welcome to the show. Derek Faulkner, the LK, is here. Welcome to the show. Mr. Sundergod. What's up, Alexander? The AS as well. What's up, Mr. T? Mr. Dave Tedball. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Brookies. To the show. Paula. There you are. How you be? What do you do? Could you say? Welcome to the show. David Rowe. What's up there, huh? Welcome to the show. The AJB. It's Alfie Joe Bob. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get started. Let's go. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. Leon Miller, welcome to the show. It means we got a lot of show to do. Has anybody seen Samo? Rich? Lead food? Are you ready? What do you say there, Twinkle? Twinkle. All right. Lags with a Z, abandoned. Good. Nice to see you. Welcome. What's up, 44? Welcome to All right. We're going to have a low number tonight. In my prediction, 81. That's it. We're no longer getting 150 here. You know why? Because they're scared. No, they really are. Talk to this. I talk to this? I talk to this. I talk to this. I talk to Michael about this quite often, the demise of Goofon. How it's slowly being shut off. UFO man, Tim, a long time ago when I first started, he told me at 30,000 subscribers, because he's got over 30, he told me when he hit 10,000, they started to shut him down as well. It's sad, and that's a good guy. And they shut that guy down, shadow ban him, everybody in this community that isn't on that side. We're going to keep going forever. It doesn't matter. Forever. I'm not stopping. All right, I want to show you the green lasers. Green lasers. Green lasers. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I getting messed up? Oh, I didn't realize. That was dark hour. Yeah, I fell asleep, obviously. Dark hour paranormal. Michael Rocha, please. If you'd like a Michael Rocha, why don't you order it damn well done? Okay, I'll have a Roser with extra pickles, please. Here we go. Green lasers. This is really one of the best videos I have ever seen of green lasers. It's a really good one. It makes you wonder. What's the point? What are they doing? Mapping? Is that they're mapping us? They're mapping to China? China is mapping during thunderstorms of all? Yeah. Come on. If we're going to talk about Travis being a real travesty, then you're going to have to get along. Come on board. This is real. These are laser weapons. Go. Told you. Didn't believe me. I can hide behind the tree. Come on, what's going on? Seriously, what are we talking about here? I'm over here behind the palm tree. Can you see me? Over here. Oh, is that it? It's already over? Isn't that wild? Is it real? Yeah, it's real. Weird. I don't understand what are all these lights, though. This is so weird. Look at that. Come on, it's like... Wow, did you see that? It's crazy. Look at that, that's real. Whoa, look at that. I paused it. Is this fake? Wait a minute. This is fake. They're fake. Look. Why is it showing up on the ground before it's on the ground? How does that happen? Don't tell me they're faking this, too. This has got to be fake then. Look. So why is there a line on... Why is this on the ground? There's no laser yet. Watch. Then look, it's a frame. There's the next frame. That doesn't make sense. It's bullshit. This ain't real. Look, they put in the after effect of the laser before the laser beam. They missed it by a frame. That's how you figure out the fakes, folks. Look at that. It's faked. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. I knew it was too good to be true. See? See? Everything. I mean, anything cool is bullshit. It is. Check. Isn't that nice? I like this background. I'm telling you, it's digging me. It's digging me. Beam me up. Yeah. It could happen, Ms. DJ. What do you mean you're confused? It's okay. So I guess you're confused about why that's a fake. I'll show you if that's the case. I already got rid of it. Oh, wait. I may have it here. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. I still have it saved in the email. So I'll bring it over here. Take a look. So if you're wondering why I said it's a fake, because you have a beam of light that's supposedly going across the sky, right? if it was real, like if all this was real, if that laser beam was real, the next one here is, if this was real, how could it be on the ground before the laser beam shows up? That's an editing mistake. See, there's the beam, a frame later, and there it is a frame before. How could the light be on the ground before? So they edited. What they did when they were editing this, they have to put in the glow on the ground from the laser. It's not real, so they have to add it in. So they added it, but they didn't edit together. They missed a frame. And this is common. Very common. That's how you figure out some of these things. So they didn't yet align. See, they overlay it. Now they put the laser in, but they didn't match it up at the right frame. So the laser didn't show up. I'll show you. You want to see what I mean? I'll show you what I mean. Do you get it? You understand? I'll show you. No, I'll show you. It's good. This is good. You see, watch. So let's get rid of that. Let's open up Adobe Premiere. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm in the middle of making a video. Let me pull this up, entire screen. All right, we'll share it. And I'll open up the project I'm working at, Cannabis Show. Should open up. It should open up. Jesus. See what I mean? It's always something. All right. So here I am putting together a video. Now, down here, I have some effects. They're called overlays or inserts. Now, what happens is, let's go here. So here's a frame by frame. You can see that the Tatler comes in there, but oh, that's the in-between frames I didn't get to, right? But you can see here, like if this was the laser beam, they did this. They had it over too long. So they had the next frame in before. Let's say Tat Zoom was the special effect. They had Tat Zoom come in before this frame. See what I mean? So it came in too soon because they did not align it with these. So they were supposed to move this into the frame and it snaps into place with the others right here, right there. See how it aligns now? So that's how you align it. They accidentally did this. They took this thing here and they brought it over accidentally before. If this was the laser beam, the red arrow is the laser beam, right? They came in the Tat Zoom before. Too soon. Too soon. Okay? That makes sense now? All right. That's what I thought. Let's close that. It'll ask me to save it. Don't save. We don't need to save those changes, but let's do it anyway. I'll go through that whole thing. And that's how it works, kids. That's how it works. What am I doing? I can't think. Let's get rid of this. Gosh. All right. There's your little lesson on editing and how they probably faked it. All right. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have been listening to Gary McKinnon talk for a few days, and we're still going to listen to the guy who hacked into the military. Right where we left off. the other day, and we got a good place to start it. And then I'm going to jump into Bob Lazar pretty quick. So here we go. Listen to McKinnon. And we'll, how he found a breakaway civilization. Civilization. Go. Your mother's monkey. Oh, well, wait. No, it'll go. It's okay. It's good. We learn. Patience. Patience. I said patience. Come on. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? You understand who I am?
Network where you had, wasn't running around causing abundant damage as is claimed. I was back on most computers.
Hey, Leadfoot Rich became a member to Truthology to Ufology. Thank you, kind sir, for being a continuing supporter of GoofOn as of this moment. Thank you. Enjoy. Hey, what do you say there? First Floor Audio got the memo. So did Renee Cruising. How you doing, Renee? Feeling good? All right. Yeah, Rich celebrates 3 months. It's more than that. We know that. But thank you very much for re-upping that membership. It didn't show up the way it should have here, but thank you. First-time caller, long-time watcher. Oh, it's the Art Bell Show. East of the Rockies, if you're a time-traveling space alien vampire, please call in. West of the Rockies for the vampires and east of the Rockies for witches and demons. Come on, Gary, show us the way. Jose. Gary looks like the devil, doesn't he? That guy looks like the Omen. He does. He looks like Satan. I always thought Gary McKinnon, he's got that Satan-esque look. I'm not joking. He does.
As is claimed. I was back on most computers for as long as it took for me to find out if there was any information on there which would be useful to
So how many times do you think you went? Over what kind of period were you hacking into these computers? Was it a one-time only? Was it for the course of a week?
A couple of years.
And you went unnoticed for a couple of years?
Oh yeah.
What if I was, say, a NASA employee and I was walking past the computer that you were connected to? What would I have seen on the screen? Would there be any clues to anyone that was there?
Absolutely.
That you were there?
Yeah, I was using something a bit like PC Anywhere, called Remotely Anywhere, so I could actually see the desktop of the machine I had control of. And if you were walking past there, you would see the mouse move and me doing whatever I was doing on that desktop.
Why weren't you spotted then?
I was eventually, and it was at NASA I was spotted. I even saw the chap's or woman's mouse cursor come down, right-click the local area network icon and choose disconnect. And that was me.
So someone basically took the mouse off you, if you like, and
in a way,
cut the
yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
Why did it take 2 years before they caught you? Do you think there was no one there at the computer, or did they?
Yeah, because I used to be careful about the hours.
So you would log on in the middle of the night, say?
Yeah, you had to always be juggling like different time zones and stuff. And yeah, so doing it at night time, so hopefully there's not many people around. But there was one occasion where a network engineer saw me and actually questioned me, and we actually talked to each other via WordPad, which was quite strange. That was very, very strange.
What did he say? What did you say?
Well, he said, "What are you doing?" Which was a bit, shocking. And I told him I was from military computer security, which he fully believed. And we had a little chat, and he tried to impress me with his virus knowledge and going into DOSBox, a console and stuff. And that was quite strange, talking to someone who's in charge of the place where you shouldn't be, and then not realising that you shouldn't have been there.
And I guess that scared you enough to stop you doing it?
No.
Why?
Because I felt like this free energy technology that I was after should be publicly available. I wasn't doing any damage. I was snooping around. I wasn't making their security poorer because the administrator password was already blank, so the door was already open. The only thing I was doing was installing my remote control program, which is commercially off-the-shelf available software, so it shouldn't be a problem either.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
There's a group called the Disclosure Project. They published a book which had 400 expert witnesses ranging from civilian air traffic controllers through military radar operators right up to the chaps that are responsible as to whether or not to launch nuclear missiles. So some very credible, very relied upon people, all saying that yes, there's UFO technology, there's anti-gravity, there's free energy, and it is extraterrestrial in origin, and we've captured spacecraft and reverse engineered it. And these are, very solid, reliable chaps in charge of launching nuclear missiles. So,
what did you find inside NASA?
One of these people was a NASA photographic expert, and she said that in Building 8 at Johnson Space Center, they regularly airbrushed out images of UFOs from the high-res satellite imagery.
We know.
And using the same blank password hunting technique, I got down to Building 8, got a few blank passwording machines there, and what she said was there. There was folders called filtered and unfiltered, or processed and raw, or something like that. I got one picture out of the folder, bearing in mind this is a 56K dial-up.
So a very slow internet connection.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
Take hours.
Dial-up days. A 235 megabyte picture, and if you're talking 5 minutes a megabyte, obviously impossible to download.
Didn't we already hear this?
Also in a NASA proprietary image format, not a GIF or a JPEG or anything.
All right. We get it. I think we figured it out with him. Enough of that. Travis Walton. What do you think? Do you believe Travis Walton was abducted by something nobody saw? Nobody saw Travis get taken. It's echoing weird tonight. Nobody. What they say they saw, and everybody passed the lie detector, except for one inconclusive, which we know why. They passed, and nobody ever questioned the lie detector test. Not once. Have you ever heard anybody say, I know that the guy they used was one of the best using the lie detector back in the day? It was still kind of a new thing, and not very many people were licensed or able to use a lie detector machine, but it's never been used in court. But however, it works pretty well. It's not 100%, but you can fool it, but not 6 times. Can't do it. But what if the way the guy asked the questions kind of went in their favor? Because they thought Travis was murdered and they hid the body, right? So the questions were not about aliens. Just one question. Was he abducted by a UFO? Or something like that. Remember, there was all the questions were about murder. Did you murder Travis Walton? No. Innocent, told the truth. Did you murder Travis Walton? No. He passed. See what I mean? That's why they did it twice. And what did we all learn? Holy shit. Let me find it real quick before I say it. Holy crap, I forgot all about it. No. I got to get this. This is important to the whole shebang. All right, hold on. This is amazing. All right, hold on. Let me see if this is it. I have to find it. Oh. Well, this is very cool what I just found. I didn't know that. I forgot about this. Well, this is getting better as we go along here. All right. Let me see if I could. Do you remember when Travis Walton? God, I don't want to say it. Let me just see if I can find it yet. Let me see if this pulls it up. I found it. All right. Let me show you. Let me entertain you. It's what I do. I'm taking the claim tonight for the show to play this clip. Taking the claim. Taking the claim in the world today means a podcaster did a lot. Wouldn't you like to see him show a video?
Hi, I'm Cliff, and I'm Travis's son.
I'm Ken. I'm Travis's friend.
Glad to have all of you here. What a beautiful...
Remember when he was on the game show and he was going for the $1 million? Moment of Truth is the name of the show.
Family, Travis. Thank
you. I think so.
One of them is here on the couch. Ken, would you...
Yeah. Not a lot. It's getting better.
Truthful. So you believe that things like Area 51 and other incidences like that, there's truth in that?
Yes.
How about on the couch there?
I think it's probable. I mean, that it's likely that they're covering stuff up.
Yeah.
To some degree or another.
When Travis said the answer to this question, the audience clapped. Do you guys believe that there's a cover-up, audience?
In aftermath, there were some stress effects that were pretty intense.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental disorders?
See, what happens is he was on a lie detector test. I'm sorry, let me scratch that. He was hooked up to a lie detector and asked all the same questions. Now he has to go on the show and tell the truth. And it'll tell you if he passed on the lie detector test. And if he did pass, he wins the money. Watch.
The moment of truth will continue.
Any mental disorders?
And had a purpose. I went through my 6 delusion that this. He claimed that I had a transitory psychosis and had a delusion that this occurred to me. What he didn't explain was how my 6 co-workers had the same delusion.
A collective delusion.
Yeah. Well, right after that, I went through a battery of psychiatric examinations and had a perfectly normal pattern of scores with those experts.
Attaboy.
Well, you've answered 6 truthfully, and I appreciate you answering them. $10,000 is yours if you leave, but that's not really why we're here. Certainly you can leave, just like any participant we've had on the show. Would you like to stop, or would you like to continue?
Keep going.
Go.
Continue. Go.
5 more truthful answers. We turn that $10,000 into $25,000. Question 7. Prior to your abduction, had you ever seen a UFO?
Yes.
Yes.
That answer is true.
What happens then?
All right, let's get to the question of all questions.
Okay. So you worked a long day, now you're heading home and you're in a pickup truck?
Yeah, it was a double cab truck, so
Sure.
all 7 of us fit in one truck.
And it's nighttime?
Yes. We saw this object glowing through the trees. First, we didn't know what it was, but when we got closer where we could see it, boom, there it was. It was unmistakable. Less than 100 feet away was this object hovering there.
What was the shape of the object?
It was a disc-shaped metallic object outlined against the sky. So I threw open the door, headed towards it, kind of showing off, being a hotshot in front of the rest of the crew, and I got too close.
What happens then?
Well,
she's cute.
I could hear this sound as I got closer, but when I got right up there, suddenly the sound got louder, and it started to move and rise up a little bit. And so I jumped for cover. There was some logging debris there. I got down behind a log, and those guys were yelling at me to get away from there. Some of them were swearing, and they were pretty excited. You know, they wanted to split. And by then, I was pretty terrified myself. I realized what a dumb thing that was to do.
Yeah.
So I made up my mind to get the hell out of there. And so I raised up, got ready to sprint, and just as I straightened up, boom. Those guys said they saw a blast of energy come out of that thing that just threw me back through the air.
Question 12. Did you drink any alcoholic beverages on the day you were abducted by a UFO?
I'll have to admit, yes, anybody but me.
That answer is true.
Question won't be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest. Skeptic magazine. The whole point is to prove these stories to be false.
Is that Michael Shermer? Leader Shermer? Oh, that's not the same guy. Schumer, sorry.
This is a question from Michael to you. You answer truthfully, you're still in the game.
Oh, I want the $1 million
Michael,
question.
Question 14.
Travis, do you have any evidence to support your claim of being abducted?
Now, then it's left for our audience to make the decision based on what they know of you, Travis, if your story is true or not. If you want to stop now, I certainly would understand. If you'd like to answer this question, I'll be happy to indulge you.
Oh, it's
What do you
$100
think
grand.
here, guys?
It's $100 grand.
I think you should do it.
Even if it should come up and the answer be something you don't expect it to be.
It's scary. I mean, he's putting his reputation on the line, you know. But his story has been the same, and you know, if it comes down to this is his time. I think he should do it.
Dana?
I think you should do it.
Celeste?
Yes.
5. Abducted by a UFO on November 5th, 19... Were you abducted by a UFO on November 5th, 1975?
The moment of truth will continue.
On November 5th, 1975. Well, Travis Walton has told us a detailed account. You can read his book. What is the title of the book?
Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky. Also a movie based on his story, and basically he says he was driving with 6 crew members from a day of work where they saw a flying saucer, and he jumped out of the truck, and the next thing was witnessed by Ken and others that a beam of energy or light hit you, and you believe that you were abducted, and Ken believes that you were abducted by aliens for that period of time. So we asked that question. Question 15 is simply this. Were you abducted by a UFO on November 5th, 1975?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Great show, right?
Yes.
Attaboy.
That answer is false.
Well, Travis, I told you at the very beginning of this show that I'm not a skeptic. And so I try not to judge or root one way or the other, but I was really hoping that this answer was a true answer. All I will say to you is that when asked this while strapped to the polygraph machine, it was deduced that your response was conclusively deceptive.
Wow.
Sadly, I'll say that the $100,000 you stood to win by answering truthfully is not yours, but I will happily say that by having the courage to face us and be here and answer these questions, 14 of which you answered truthfully, we have $25,000 for you. Is there... Is there
What do you
anything, Travis,
think?
you'd like to say before we say goodbye?
Well, the polygraph is 97% accurate, not 100, even in the best of cases.
Travis, thank you very much for being here.
Well. Isn't that just interesting? Isn't it? The one that matters the most. And he failed. He gets 14 other ones correct. But the most important one of all, he failed. Now, that was Travis's third lie detector test. The other two he passed. Now, I heard there was more, as upwards of 6 that he took, or 5, I'm not sure, but I know of these 3. He took 2 back in the 70s and this one. Failed. My God. So what does that mean? I remember, and I was looking for the video of his explanation of why he thinks that happened. I don't know if it was on a podcast or Third Phase of Moon, for all that matter, because he's done several interviews, or 1 or 2 interviews with them. So maybe it's in there, I heard it. But Travis thinks the conspiracy with him still flows today, and that he really did answer it correctly, but they put in a false on the show because it was on TV and didn't want the American public to know the truth still. That makes sense. You get a guy on TV for $100,000 who's about to tell the world, yeah, I did get abducted by a UFO, and he fails it? Well, that just goes right into the hands of the government. It makes no sense, though, because the questions, you didn't hear them all, but the other ones he could have failed just as easily. You know what I mean? I think he was screwed because he passed the other 2 lie detectors when it mattered more, when it happened, not 40 years later, you know? So, very tricky, Travis. Very. Did we get shut down? Yeah, I'm back. That's because I was playing that video. They didn't even send me a notification. Did you guys hear Travis, though, get that wrong at least? Hold on. I didn't even get a warning. Nothing. Nothing. I'm looking for a warning. They're supposed to send you a warning. I never got one. They just shut it down for that time. Are we live? Oh, David, I forgot about the X chat. I forgot to check. Thank you for the $25 on PayPal. Thank you very much for that, David Wilcox. I can't believe it took him that long to catch up to us. I was saying, because I didn't know we got shut down. I didn't know that YouTube shut me down. See, usually they shut you down right away. So I figured, hey, I'm playing it. I guess it's okay for a little while. And it's the Hispanic well, it wasn't, but it was. It was Documentarios Ultra Secretos. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I know, Tony. I know, right? Yeah, it's possible. Maybe I don't know what that means. I don't think Travis remembers. Hey, Marco, Rich, Travis is even bigger chooch than you are, brother. Chooch, man, I haven't heard that since I was 10 years old. That's an East Coast word for sure. That is strange, though. And what I was saying was, I heard an interview where Travis was talking about how he said the government somehow got involved and they made sure the answer showed up that way because it would have been too much for the public or something, Yeah, thanks, F-Graph. Appreciate you guys chilling out here while the stream went down. I told you I was playing this video that was from a game show. So anytime you play something that was on cable or, mainstream media, YouTube will shut you down if you play it too long. And I did. I said it in the beginning before I played it. I'm taking a risk playing this. So I did. It's okay. We're back. I know we had 111 people at the time. We were having a good run. Of course, that's what they do to goof on guys. That's what they do. They could have shut me down earlier, but they didn't. And now though nobody came back. It's very sad what happens. Yeah, it's my fault. But we had 30 more people here. They're all gone. That's what YouTube wanted. They wanted me. They were waiting. It's okay. I told you all along. We'll be here till the end. Till the end. Till the end. I just realized that it is Josie's birthday? Is it? It's Josie's birthday? It is. Is it? Well, it's a good thing I'm pretty smart because I saw it in the chat room. Let's give everybody who is it? Let's give Josie UK a big happy birthday today. Come on, everybody. We do this on Goof On.
Happy birthday to you.
That's for you, Josie UK.
Happy birthday to you.
It's once a year. Happy birthday, dear Josie.
Happy birthday to you.
Second verse, almost like the first.
From good friends and
Hey, isn't that all of us?
from old friends and
Hey, that's some of us.
may good luck go with you.
You're gonna need it. And happiness too. Happy birthday, Josie UK. That was your first birthday in a few years. Audio. Is the audio not on? It's on. Shut off. Audio's on. Audio. The audio's on. What do you mean, audio? There's no audio? Well, happy birthday, Josie UK. Many, many more. 37 years young. Again, thank you. Beautiful, Josie. Very happy you're here again. Every year, we play that song for a bunch of people, and I tell you what, it scares me. We've lost a few Goofonians over the years. I mean, you know, they passed away. They didn't leave. Sucks. Yeah. Where's Samo? You know, that is scary. Where is Samo? All right. So now that we're back on, let's just continue where we were with Travis. Now, we just saw Travis Walton fail the lie detector test on national television. Was it government intervention? Or did he lie? And like I was saying before, and I don't know if you caught it, nobody ever questioned the people who gave those guys the test. I would like to hear a recording of the tests that were administered in the Travis Walton abduction case. Is that something we have access to? Does anybody know? Because I've never heard any of those recordings. And gosh darn it, I think we should be able to hear that stuff. And why aren't we? Where is it? He has no reason to lie at this point. He's got no reason to lie. Yes, he does. He's got every reason to lie. His reputation, that's all that matters. The thing is, Travis Walton doesn't give a shit what we think. Thank God for that, right? Hey, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Think about this. Who do you believe more? Travis Walton or Bob Lazar? I'll tell you who I believe. Travis Walton. And you want to know why? Because they passed the lie detector tests, and that's all I can go by. And their story hasn't changed. I just can't believe he failed on that test. It has to be fixed. It has to be. Has to be. Are we shut down again? Where is everybody? We had like 118 people here. Now they're all gone because it got shut down. I mean, we're back. It's not like we're doing we're gone somewhere else. Yeah, we're on. I mean, we're back. It's not like we're doing gone. Yeah. Hey, Rusty, how you doing, huh? Rusty Grunerd, everybody. 44, you're still here. Thank you very much. FAP says, Kelly, I don't know, but I'm not in the right mind. 99. Oh, I thought that was about Travis. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. You guys see me. All right. I'm just wondering. That's all. I like to wonder. All right. So another Travis Walton clip I want to play or interview. So let's get rid of that. I'm not even going to post it since they shut me. Here we go. This is the one with Joe Rogan. This is good. Joe Rowe.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it's just, when you're done working, hard physical labor, everybody's kind of jacked up, and there was a whole lot of chatter in the car. We're just talking away, it's starting to get dark. We just loaded up our equipment. We're headed out. And I looked up ahead, and I saw this kind of glow coming through the trees. First, I thought, no big deal. It was deer hunting season. Thought maybe there was some hunters camped up.
Yeah, some glowing deer eyes.
Maybe light shining through a tent. It was still something really strange, kind of caught my eye. And one by one, the other guys in the crew started looking, but nobody said, "Oh my God, what's that?" or anything like that. It was just kind of an idle curiosity at first. But when we burst into the clearing where we could see the source of this glow, it was just whoa, you know, I mean, it was just mind blowing instantly. I inexplicably got out of the truck and ran toward this thing, but I thought it was just going to take off, be gone in a flash. And
So when you say in the clear,
I'm going to pause it like I should have the other show, even though Joe Rogan clips, they don't ding you because I've been playing Joe Rogan since day one and I've never gotten a claim. But I like the interview here. Travis seems like, you know, he's relaxed. Maybe he took a few hits at a Sheba Sheeb with Joe.
clearing. So are you driving on a dirt road?
yeah, it's a dirt road. Trees are real thick. This was a part of the contract we hadn't cut in yet. So trees were a lot thicker there, except for this clearing. And we weren't the only ones that saw it. We found out later. Sheriff had on file people who were in the area that saw it.
People?
You know, hunters and fishermen over there at Black Canyon Lake. And the movement that they described was what the crew described when it left. And of course, I didn't see that. But
what did they describe?
They described this glow rising up and streaking off, I believe they said, toward the northeast. There were some people that probably don't want to be public about it, but there was one guy who was just deer hunting, and he worked in military intelligence, and he stuck by what he and his wife saw. They were both together.
That's cool.
And
I don't remember that ever. There was a hunter and his wife that saw the light, the UFO.
The guy that was...
That to me is really cool. See, now doesn't that ring a little more truthful? And let's not forget, there were UFO sightings in abundance all over the Four Corners region of the United States: Arizona, Colorado, Utah, and Denver. Albuquerque, New Mexico. But a lot of UFO sightings. And the thing is, a lot of people saw them up in the mountains where Travis Walton were, where they did the logging. I believe it was, what was it? Sholo, Arizona, I believe. Is where that happened. So thick with woods, you wouldn't believe it. All right.
At Black Canyon Lake. I won't mention any of those guys' names unless they chose to. But found out later that there was more official investigation that nobody talked about at the time. Immediately, though, this was all nonsense, and these guys murdered him, and even my oldest brother, he didn't believe me. He thought they had killed me. What we were doing with the brush that we cut was piling it up. There were piles that were in the clearing so that the Forest Service could burn these piles, when the conditions were right, where it would spread, wet conditions otherwise, but burn up this excess material to reduce the fire danger in the woods.
Yeah.
And my oldest brother was tearing those piles apart. He was certain that my body was under.
All right. So, pretty amazing. Want to continue? I like Travis. Well, I mean, we haven't talked about Travis in a few years. It's because the story hasn't gotten anywhere. The last time Travis was interesting is because of Mike Rogers claiming the story was a fake. And then we found out Mike Rogers. Didn't Mike Rogers come on my show? Oh, yeah. We interviewed him here. I can't believe it. That's right. An Alien Addict was here, I think, right? I think that's right. Yes, that's true. Or was it on Alien Addict show? No. I don't remember. Yeah, we talked to Mike Rogers. That's right. I don't remember the conversation, though. I know we talked to him because I remember meeting. Was it Mike Rogers? Or was it the other guy? Shit. Now I'm forgetting. Who did I talk to? I talked to somebody. Anyway, it's... All right, we'll continue. We'll go a little further. So they thought he was dead. They were looking for him in the brush, the pine needles, and here we go.
Under there. And there were some pretty testy confrontations between him and my brother. And I think even my other brother, Dwayne, he initially took that approach, but he quickly became sure that they were telling the truth.
Now, what do you remember when you were going through your mind and you're trying? I mean, this is a story you've told so many times, and this is a story that's been turned into a film, which it's got to be very surreal. But when you look into your memories and you try to go back to that day.
Well, I don't try. It's something I try to block out, but it's unforgettable. And there's...
what do you remember seeing when you ran into the clearing?
I don't think it was Gil.
The whole clearing was lit up with this weird glow. It's really hard to for any artist or movie to try to duplicate the strange
light
glow there was there. Made everything
right.
Look really, really pretty eerie, you know. And
I don't know.
Did it have a color to it?
It was kind of a golden color.
Golden light, huh? It is a lot of interesting details coming out of this. All right. So we hear Travis there. Now we'll go to 2023, last year with Travis. New interview. Third phase of the moon. Third phase of moon. And I don't remember this interview at all. So let's take a listen, shall we? And I can put this on the full screen without worrying about shadow. How do we get full screen again? Oh, yeah.
Travis, welcome to Third Phase Moon. Thanks for having us over here in Arizona. We're in the location, or close to the location where it all went down. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that are really fascinated about your story. You're world famous in regards to this phenomenon, but
this is cool.
We're gonna get into some other things that people might not know about you, Travis. And first off, people want to know what happened prior to this. Were you a believer in UFOs? Did you have any experiences prior? What was your first impression before the event?
I had actually had some sightings before. You know, it's not unusual up in this country because...
By the way, the story goes like this, if you want to know, if you want a refresher course. Hey, Travis Walton and his brother were known as the UFO kids in the neighborhood because they used to claim they were abducted. They used to play Alien. Yeah, I never did. We always played lava in the trees, and you had to jump tree to tree, and you try to catch the other person. You ever play That's super lava. Travis Walton and his friends did not play super lava, but what was I going to say about the super lava? I don't know. Let's get back to the show. I forget. Go.
You know, you live in the out of doors, and it's an area where the skies are clear much of the time.
You know, when you're out here, you kind of feel a presence because a lot of people say they do see strange lights in the skies and strange, experiences in the woods. Have you had any other experiences after this event?
Well, yeah, I did.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's go for a walk, Travis.
All right. My son and I and a girlfriend went to a MUFON meeting. It was held at Burbank, California, Burbank MUFON. And Tracy Torme, the screenwriter on Fire in the Sky, and the head of MUFON both spoke there. And then after it was over, we were headed home, and we saw this light in the distance. It was just coming towards us. And then it was apparent that it was moving extremely fast. When you're watching an airport, a jet airliner come into the airport, they seem like they're barely moving. But if they weren't doing a couple of 100 miles an hour, they'd fall out of the sky. This thing just came so fast, stopped right over the top of us. It was, the closer it got, we could see that it was 3 lights, not one. A light on each corner of this giant triangle, and I mean gigantic. It was unbelievably huge. Stopped right over the top of us. When it stopped, it kind of went like that a little bit. And then the point light did a 90 degrees, pointed towards the west, towards the Pacific, and shot off. How could something that big move that fast? I'd have never told anybody, but by the next morning, we found out that there was a website, took 15 other reports. And I'd never even heard of the site, and after having happened to me what did, just an obscure website takes 15 reports. But in a city that size, you can imagine there must have been hundreds of people that saw what we saw.
So we're talking about the black triangle, and it's dubbed the TR3B. Some people speculate.
No. That annoys the hell out of me. That's saying it's a military thing. No way. That's just stupid. This thing, we don't have anything like that. You couldn't keep that kind of a thing secret. It flies faster than anything we have, and it's been.
First of all, Travis, sorry to say, but we can keep something like that secret, and we did. It's not that hard. Everything's compartmentalized. That's real important. And the person at the front of the assembly line doesn't know what the guy next to him is doing, and the guy next to him doesn't know what the guy 2 down is doing from him. Nobody knows what the other guy's doing. They're just making parts or solving problems individually. Hey, we need this to do this. We need this a little bigger. We need this a little smaller. We need this to create this kind of energy wave or whatever it is that they're doing, right? Nobody knows what they're making. They did that with the bomb too. It's pretty smart. This way you don't have any motivation, to steal what you're working on. But Travis is now telling the story, holy crap, here's what happened, and he looks like he's pretty animated, so let's get back.
Been around since the 80s. When did we have something like that back then?
So you think the black triangle is definitely something otherworldly? And
yeah. I mean, where are you going to park this thing? You're going to have a hangar half a mile wide somewhere? Our enemies have satellites too, and they're watching everything.
It's interesting too, because some people actually state that. Let me ask you, what do you think of the Roswell crash of '47? And do you think that technology has been reverse engineered in present day?
I think that there's been a great deal of technology that was harvested, and all these people are saying, oh, I want disclosure. They're not thinking, look, our enemies want disclosure too. They would love to know exactly what we have, so they'll know if what they have is superior to what they have. So I am not in favor of disclosure. There's good reasons to keep it secret because I'm sure our enemies have their own ideas about technology, maybe even recovered different crashes and things of that sort. Maybe even shot them down. But I don't think it would be wise to let our enemies know exactly what we don't have and do have, because that's what they would want.
So when you talk about this disclosure that you actually don't want it, is it due to the fact that because it could be too dangerous and the people can't handle the truth? You know, there are things that could be disclosed, maybe like free energy, maybe not these propulsion devices.
With the idea that they're not coming down and landing on the White House lawn, it might be for our benefit, not theirs. They're not afraid of us. They are just trying to exercise the equivalent of the non-interference directive, that any sort of open contact is going to be detrimental to a less developed society.
I'm not so sure about that, Mr. T. Not so sure about that. Pretty interesting story. It's amazing, right? I'll put the link to that and the Joe Rogan in the show's description. I never know which videos I'm going to play during the show, so that's why they always show up a few minutes after we're done streaming. Pretty amazing, right? I don't know, man. I really believe something happened, but there were a lot of issues. You know, you had the what was the name of the magazine at the time? They were running a best paranormal contest. Who had the best paranormal story? And the grand prize was, what was it? 2,000, 5,000 or something. And you know, that was running around that they were the UFO kids of the neighborhood. They always played like they were being abducted. And like Ms. DJ said in the chat room, what if they were abducted? Nobody believed them. True. It's possible. But he never ever said that. It's never happened once in a story. He's never said, oh yeah, I was abducted when I was a kid with my brother. It's never happened. So yeah, they used to play around. That's why a lot of people have a problem who live in that area with Travis and his story. But a lot of people who live up where Travis saw and everybody else saw the UFO, seen UFOs, a lot of them up there. And it's not logging at midnight. It's nothing like fireworks being, dispersed at 3 a.m. There's something weird going around, and it's happening as we speak. And none of us, not one, can say what it is. We may think we know, and maybe we're right, but we need the evidence. We need the evidence. Without the evidence, it's just a story. Damn good story, but it's just a story. And that's what makes me mad, because I want to believe just like some of you. Some of you believe. I don't know what to believe. I think they did see something. I do. And you want to know why? The thing that's the saving grace in this story are the 2 lie detector tests that they all but one passed conclusively. So, you got that. And boy, they wanted to get him for murder, remember? They wanted a murder trial. They thought Travis was murdered. 5 days later, he came back. He was a little dehydrated. It wasn't like he was missing for 5 days, but he did have growth on his face, right? How'd that happen? Well, I don't know. He was a redhead, too. Redheads don't grow thick, not all of them. And it looks like he could have. Looks like he had the ability to have one of those thick red mustaches. Yeah, let's finish off. Give him a few more minutes on the Roe Jogan show.
but with a kind of a softness to it it wasn't like beams of light shooting out. It was just this haze of light.
Bullets.
And did it seem to come from a specific part of the craft, or?
Most of the surface seemed to be glowing. There were darker areas that didn't give off light, but it was the parts that weren't glowing. It wasn't so hard, bright that you couldn't look at it, but it had a metallic look to it.
So what did the craft itself look like?
It was classic disc-shaped craft. The years later, there was a report.
All right. Yeah, he's putting me to sleep. All right. Whatever you want to believe, it's up to you, obviously. Whether you believe in the Travis Walton story is another thing, but it will be, and it will go down as one of the most iconic abduction stories ever. And I'd like to see, I think the Pascagoula event with those two guys, I think that is a little better than Travis Walton, because they have the recording of them talking about it. They didn't know they were being recorded, and the sheriff thought they were going to, talk about, they believe us. They think this really happened, but that didn't happen. They were talking how scared they were and hope that they believed their story, right? And there were other people who saw a UFO in that area where the Parker and what was the other guy's name? Where they were taken aboard by big robot looking NFL. Like one of them said it looked like an NFL linebacker. It was that big. Yeah, weird, right? They had bolts coming out of their necks and one big eye, something like that. And they just floated across the water where they were fishing. Took them up into the craft, and that's the end of the story. Here's the story of two guys who were naked. All right, you want to see a light ship? Let's take a look. This was from June. I'm sorry. It was in Muca, Brazil, 2021, a couple of years ago. They took it down. It's gone. Yep. Wow, they really did. They took that down. That is crazy. That was a good UFO sighting. See? Something about that. They took it down. Let me see if it's over here. They did take it down. Wow, I can't believe it. It looked like a real UFO, like a light ship. It looked like a real light ship. Damn it. It pisses me off. All right, the new secure team of the internet, World News X. Well, they're at it again. Yep, let me show you what they're doing here. It enrages me. Because what they're doing, they took the Las Vegas UFO event. They took that event and made up a video using the Las Vegas 911 call as part of the video you're going to watch that they are saying are the aliens in the backyard, which clearly is not. You know what? Yeah, that's right. I didn't even mention it tonight. Super chat, super stickers. Yeah, we're supposed to get about $60 a night. I don't think we're getting it. We didn't get there at all yet. I see Metalhead threw down $20. Oh, I'm sorry. $2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Metalhead throwing down he's a continuing supporter of GoofOn, as we know. Mucho gusto generoso. If you got to help support GoofOn. How do you not support GoofOn? Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, the Cash App. All the links are in the freaking show description. Even become a member. Come on. Help support the only show that tells it like it is. The only show that doesn't make up lies, that doesn't hoax. All right, let me play the video. 3. Yeah. There it is. Thanks, Metalhead. You are a continuing supporter. Okay, so here we go. This is why World News X needs to be banned.
Okay, where is this on your property?
Close encounter on film.
In the backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we terrified of it. So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard? Correct, and they're very large. 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know, they look like aliens to us. Big eyes, they have big eyes, like I can't explain it, and big mouth. They're tiny eyes, and they're not human, they're 100% they're not human.
Happened to me. Keep in mind, this is midnight, and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. At this point, I'm only with my brother, and I hear something fall from the sky. I turn around, the only thing I see is a big light falling from the sky, and moments after, I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall. So when that happened, the only thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8-10 feet tall, very thin.
That is why World News X needs to go. That's just awful ufology. I hate that shit. Hate it. That's what Secure Team used to do. Hate that shit, man. It has no place. It has no place. It has no place other than to help those who make that video, trying to get a viral video out of it on X, whatever. I hate that shit. It's not real. Hate it. It ain't cool, man. All right, Bledsoe. I got to show you this. So Bledsoe, Christopher Bledsoe, one of the biggest charlatans in ufology, who's very popular on X. People think he's like the frickin' Messiah, the next coming of the UFO gods. I don't know what. But Bledsoe says this is a real UFO. And I don't see it, but maybe you will. I see something. I see something. Go. Anybody see a UFO? No. I see flare things. I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, this is a known fake. Yeah, this is a known fake. Oh my God, what is he doing? I remember this. This is very familiar. Bledsoe captured this? I don't think so. Hey, the apostate prostate throwing down $2 super mucho gusto generoso super chat. Thank you, apostate prostate. Thank you for being a supporter of GoofOn. That's how you do it right there. Yeah, I saw that. Thor, yeah. That was a big difference between 8. It is a big difference between 8. Imagine 8 to 10 feet. Imagine our height, a normal height, right, for a man is what? 5'9", 5'10", 5'9". That's the average height. Imagine going from 5'9" to 7'9". Imagine going from 5'9" to 7'9". That is so huge of a difference. You have no idea. Yeah, you do. You do. Alfie Joe Bob. Wait, what's going on? Hey, look at this. It didn't show up yet, Rusty. Oh, there we go. $5 from Rusty Gruner. Thank you very much. That's weird. Yours showed up there. You guys are funny. I appreciate this. I really do. I can't thank you enough for the support right now. I didn't mean to put the screws on, but, you know. Anyway, thank you very much again. And then Alfie Joe Bob, threw down $5. Thank you, Alfie Joe Bob, a continuing supporter of Goof On. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. And Metalhead's asking if I read the email. I don't know. Probably I thought I did. I don't know. I guess not. When did you send it? Yesterday? I thought I checked emails. Thank you very much. I'll double check. Thanks, Metalhead. Another $2. Throwing it down. Making Goof On stay alive. Get rid of the palm? Yeah, I will. Next show, this'll be gone. We're not going to have the palm. I won't have this background. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the palm trees. It looked cool when I was by myself, but yeah, it's got to go. It's okay. I'm trying. Just trying new stuff out. That's all. That's all it is, guys. That's all I'm doing. Here. How do I get rid of them? That's the background. Wait. That doesn't get rid of the palm trees. They're still there. Oh, it's the theme. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Thank you. I didn't know that was even part of that. It shouldn't be. This is what the background should be. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got rid of the palm trees. Very, very smart. I didn't know I could do that. All right, so here we're seeing something, right? And I got to tell you, this looks familiar to me. But you see something through the trees. Why is it always like this? If somebody has a legitimate UFO, why is it always got to be like this? Why can't we just get the clear shit? That's how you know it's bullshit. I'm telling you. Whatever this is, it don't look good. Don't look real. Not to me. It looks fake. Of course, it's Bledsoe. What else do you expect? Yeah. Terrible. What a weird show. What a weird show. I know we started, 20 minutes late again? Sorry about that, but we still got more. I got a couple more things here. Just a weird show. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we've got a blue light in the water, and it says, this is from Red Octopus with John Kitpuchkitka, and it says, USO and humanoid underwater. 42 second on video number 2. Okay, so we're going to play video number 1 first. Hold on. Show you the blue light. This looks really interesting, I must admit. Very, very interesting what we're about to watch. All right, go. Look at this. This is amazing. It's the second time in a week and a half these blue lights have shown up. I think it was the 42 second mark. Humanoid or... It's probably the next video. This is video number 1. That is cool. Whatever that is. Oh, wait, there's a green. There's green with it. You see that? Green area right here and blue. Oh, this is really weird. See it? Something with it. Look at this. That's cool. It looks like a ship under there. Man, it looks... See... What bothers me is where it's being shot. It looks like there's other boats. It looks like it's in a tropical resort kind of area. Like people might be underwater with their flashlights. You know what I mean? They're scuba diving or some shit like that. But let's take a look at the next video. And maybe that's why that's the humanoid, because it's a person. Right? Probably what it is. Let's take a look at the next one. And they say at the 42-second mark, a humanoid shows up.
No se le calme mucho.
Yeah, no.
He's the one that handles. We gonna end the show with the humanoid sighting? Are you kidding me? Oh, that is definitely not scuba divers. This is very weird. Why aren't they acting a little more excited? About 10 seconds. Humanoid.
Mira,
10.
empezó en el puente y
6
está en la
seconds.
boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira eso, mira.
There it is.
Mira, mira, mira eso. Hay algo ahí.
There
Mira
it
algo
is.
ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás. Si no quieres
Why?
saber, dale.
Hold on.
Mira eso, mira. Mano izquierda.
Did somebody just jump in the water?
Mano izquierda, mira, mira eso, ahí, eso. Hay algo ahí. Míralo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber, dale. 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 Quiero saber. No quiero saber, dale. Dale. No. Dale.
Come on. Look at that.
Sí, eso es eso.
Come on.
¿Yo? Wow.
Guys, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to believe on this shit. I mean, what is going on here? Those just look like two lights. Independent lights that I don't, of course, you're not going to see the bodies holding any type of flashlight or whatever this is, but there's some sort of realistic quality to it. And I'm not sure if what we're seeing is real or real fake. That looks like it's there. I'll be honest with you. It looks like it's in the water. You can even see the waves breaking around its head, a little water displacement. I don't know, guys. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Jesus. Weird, right? Hey, it is time to go. I want to thank moderators, super chatters. Oh, we had another super chat come in. I'm sorry. Hold on. Who was that, by the way? Who was that? It was a repeat performer. Underwater flares? Yeah, that could have been underwater flares. They didn't look like it, though. Because usually with underwater flares, you would see residue coming to the water. And I'm not sure I was able to see that, but I don't know. Anything's possible, right? But a green flare and a blue? There it is, 44. 44. For fellow Floridian. Can't do multiples today like, oh, don't even say you're sorry. Thank you. That's it. Perfect. You are incredibly generous. Thank you for that, 44. Thanks for hanging out for the show. Appreciate that, everybody. Everybody else, too. We shut down for 5 minutes, but thank you for the super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. Let me see. Did we hit our goal? 30, 32, 37, 38, 39, 41, We didn't hit our goal. But that's all right. You guys tried. Right at the end. All right. Thank you very much for all the support, moderators, super chatters, and newcomers and veterans. Thank you for making Goof On fun and giving it a chance. That's all we ask. Just give us a chance. You can't like the show in one day because they're different all the time. Even though they're the same, got to give it a chance. You got to understand the sarcasm. You got to understand the anger. You got to understand the humor. You got to understand. I want and definitely want the truth more than any other freaking soul on the planet, more than Travis Walton. No, maybe not more than him. But I'd like to be abducted and remember it and come back with a piece of clothing from an alien or, maybe a piece of their face. But I'm Rich Giordano from Goof On. You could also find me on a second channel, Rich Saves America. Tomorrow I'm going out and I'm definitely going to create drama. So have a nice night. It was a lot of fun. Sorry I started a little late, but I think we did it. We did it tonight. We did good. All right, that's it. End the show. Alien bless. Have a great rest of your night. Be safe to each other, whatever that means. And thanks for watching Goof On. Have a good night. Again, alien bless. Hey!